Oh my god. Please tell me you guys saw that.
Yeah, no, that's impressive. And you're saying you just found that?
I think someone stuck together like a fan intro or something. I don't know.
Oh my god.
It was just kicking around on Bleeper. Someone tagged me in.
Oh boy.
You know, they made me look like a really decent driver and pilot right up until that one shot.
Yeah, that did seem to be a bit of a theme, didn't it? Like, everything looked pretty cool, except for one moment where you looked like an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
I came off looking pretty good.
Actually, you didn't come off too badly, to be fair, Tex.
No.
Yeah, you actually look professional.
No notable crashing moments.
Well,
I've got to be honest, I think I got somewhat stiffed on that one. Well, there was a couple of shots of me.
I was technically flying the shuttle that crashed, but...
Well, no, but they made it look cool.
Fair point.
They just showed me dancing and crashing the miner over and over.
It does sound
I mean,
quite a lot like you.
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty much.
You're not wrong.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyone have any
Anyway.
ideas?
Yeah, I do, actually. Get the hell out of here. Remember I mentioned that we had a potential contact for a little bit of better weaponry? Well, the main problem with that is he's quite a way away.
How far is quite away?
Other side of the galaxy?
What?
Okay.
That's how it works. They don't just happen to... People live in places that stuff's in, you know? Not here. Abandoned planet with weird, experimental facility on it, and then an ice moon. And pirates everywhere.
Sounds like fun.
I mean, it would be nice to get away from here. View a different set of stars for once.
I'm wondering if we get far enough away, we get a little bit away from these constant
Get out
spills.
of here, stalker.
Look at them.
Right.
Yeah.
You never know.
I don't think we're that lucky.
Are we moving? Yeah, we are moving. Okay.
Just a little bit.
Oh,
Just
that's,
enough
no,
to
that's
keep-
fine. I thought one of the stations was moving again. It would be a
No.
good opportunity to get the hell out of here.
Okay. Well, do you have coordinates for your buddy's planet? Just if you'll put them in the comm console.
Yep, one moment. Actually, I can do it from down here, can't I think. Why have we now got a third jump? Oh, yeah, I remember. I put that down, didn't I? We were going to move. We were going to move the other one.
Oh, I thought we were going to put a third one down.
No,
Really increase our legs.
no. The plan was to get the one we currently have away from the outside of the ship to the inside of the ship. Because
No,
if you
that's a
remember,
fair
it's on
point.
the back.
Yeah, I mean it's
Whereas
it's
where these
somewhat
are,
armored.
they'd have to go through most of the rest of the ship in order to get at them.
I did throw a heavy armor shell around it, but yeah.
Yeah, and I'll stand. I mean, it's been working all right so far. I'm just thinking once we've got the opportunity to get them someplace safe, that should be loaded up in the computer. New interior decorating.
Trying to improve the lighting in here. It's dark. Too dark for a bridge of the ship.
It really is.
Okay, so did you get your coordinates in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But there's no name.
No. No.
Just planet.
It's not the sort of person that tends to leave that sort of information around, you know?
Okay.
Identifying information.
Well, you're not kidding. It's definitely a fair distance away.
Just take us there, and once we're there, he'll probably make contact with us rather than the other way around.
Well, we certainly seem to be the obvious ones. My question is your buddy going to want to be on camera? Because, frankly, everything we do...
That is a fair point.
Yeah, I mean, we're not exactly the
Not the
poster
most
child for criminal
subtle
relations
of
here.
individuals, no.
Okay. Well, I'm aligned for the first jump.
Take us out.
We'll see how far we're gonna get on
Unless
our
we
new
want to go
legs.
visit one of these nearby stations first, but
That's-
I think we're
to
pretty
you guys.
alright.
there's some more of those junkers.
They're
They
just a
seem
bunch of scrap.
relatively friendly these days.
Hmm.
But I like the idea of getting some bigger bang for our buck.
Well, let's just say
That-
he specializes in explosives.
Oh, excellent.
So
And then,
if
of course-
bang is what you're after, he's the right man.
We could also get. Eventually, we need to track down that
Ooh.
nutty professor.
And he still has all of his fingers, correct?
Yes, yeah, no. I don't think he actually does the work himself.
Okay.
He doesn't have a
just
T-shirt that
contractor.
says "I am bomb technician." If you see me running, try to keep up.
You see, I'm not sure about that. Do you really want to be... Because isn't there a reasonably good chance the bomb technician is running towards the bomb? Because he's the bomb technician?
I don't know. I've done a lot of stupid things in my life. Don't get me wrong, but explosive
he's-
ordnance is not one of those.
What if he's the bomb technician and he's running with the bomb?
Or with the bomb, indeed. Either way, it's the bomb technician. He's probably not the one I'd follow. Either he's
So-
responsible, or he's responsible.
I mean, if we get something from us, are you saying that he's going to set us up the bomb? This is named Cats.
We need like a punishment room.
A nice padded cell of sorts.
Just for when Tex does stuff like that.
I think I'm with you. You got any thoughts where? Where can we lock him?
We've got a whole ship that's empty. There's plenty of room we can devote to
Alright.
that purpose.
Well, why don't you guys think about that in your seats, because it's charged and ready to jump.
Man, we could, just seal off the entire front of the bridge here and just leave him in there.
We could call it the punishment room. I'm gonna see.
We've also got, apparently, a place organised in the queue already
Okay, jumping.
for this particular room.
All right, scanning.
Atlas Corp
Scope
ready.
is clear.
Is it? It's not for me.
I'm not picking up anything just yet.
Nope.
I see.
That Atlas is 7 kilometers away almost, but
I don't even see that.
7
now we
kilometers
got a
away
jump
and
macro
approaching.
fighter.
Yeah,
Roger that.
I think this is friendlies, and we're not going to be able to jump yet.
Nope.
Nope, not
Get
for another
speed
7
on it.
minutes.
In seats, on the guns. Should be able to just outrun him, but
I was sure that was neutral.
Well,
Well,
everybody's
IMDC.
neutral until they fire.
Why, do you make them mad or something?
interesting. I wonder if we have somehow ended up with slightly different reputations.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
No. I got
IMDC
three-
is 100% negative for me. Shit, Lady T. Oh, fuck.
Wow. I mean, so you think they registered that the ship was shooting up? Was it an IDMC fighter that was attacking the Vanguard while we were down there?
Really? Like, what the hell, you crazy lady?
Well, I mean, we've done a bunch of things to IMDC. at
Extra
this point. They
75 was
could be
definitely
upset
not
with us.
needed. Thank you so
now
very much.
those are.
Ladies
No,
and
those are
gentlemen.
definitely not happy with us.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm heading up to the
Okay,
bridge to go
on
to the
guns.
seat.
On guns.
On gun.
Yep, I'm only 26% charged, so This may sting a little bit.
I think they're mostly out of range now, aren't they?
Yeah,
You got one cursor that's within range.
Reloading.
We do?
Nope. Looks like they're all out
wandered off.
beyond Gatling range right now.
Yep. Ooh, that's a big ship.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I'm muted and they can't even hear me. Yep. Well done,
Fortunately,
AT.
the
You've
other
done the
way.
job once
The
again
service?
of the brain not functioning
Yep.
properly
Yeah.
anymore.
Like, it's huge. I'm not even zoomed in. I can see it at 5 kilometers away.
Yep, looks like you're good. They're falling back a little bit.
Yeah, the problem is that they were having to vector on me and I was running in a straight line.
You know, if you can, keep the ass end of the ship torn towards them, because you've got a good amount of guns back there now.
Well, since I'm running away from them, your wish is my command.
Yeah, guys, Lady Trinifal is insanely generous.
We have the high ground now.
Perhaps too generous. You worry me sometimes, Lady T, but I know I brought this up before, so I won't say anything again.
Wasted, you still there?
I believe so. I don't think I got left behind, at least.
Oh, good.
Seems to be the right place.
Team dropped in right on top of us.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
We probably need to check this ship for a tracker.
And what would that look like?
I mean, we've been
Well,
over almost
I mean,
every square inch of it.
We've been all over the ship.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we could use get a device, maybe from your buddy that would check for active frequencies. I don't know. I'm spitballing here.
Expecting it to say Acme tracker on the side of it.
Well, it might. No, you never know.
Didn't they ban those universally like 20 years ago because they all started catching fire?
Sounds about right.
Still trying to get my head around the mind around the idea that somebody's making intros for the second series based on the footage from us.
Well, whoever it is obviously doesn't know anything about any higher resolutions besides 4x3.
I think that was an artistic choice. I mean, it could be that they're just not very good with software, but I think that was artistic.
That's got to be an artistic choice. I mean, you saw the quality of it.
True.
Though, I don't know. Something about it feels a little wrong.
Thank you, Pat.
Somebody
Thank
that's
you, brother.
taking all of
It's very kind.
our struggles and our life and death struggle, and then using it to make a trailer. I mean, we got credit, so I mean, I guess it's okay.
Yeah, but the question is, does that fall under fair use law?
Oh, intergalactic fair use.
Intergalactic
Man, have
fair
you ever
use
tried to read
copyright?
that thing? Oh, it's so dense. I mean, and to be fair, we are kind of public persona now. I mean, we're influencers. I'm just waiting for those lucrative contracts to come flowing in.
Right.
But I mean, I'm not saying that I would lend my name or likeness to something I didn't believe in, but if somebody's going to put out a good product or a good line of gin or a scotch, and they wanted to put out Texfire scotch, then I'd be totally okay with that.
And I'm sure you'd want to sample it first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to put my name on crap scotch now, am I?
I mean, man does have a point there, technically.
I mean, I'm not greedy. It doesn't have to be Texfire scotch. It could be, Vanguard's blend. Four distinct flavors.
I'm getting the impression that it's much more about the free samples than it is anything else.
Keep me in sketch for life.
So we decide to get rid of the hydrogen completely. We just
Well,
haven't
we've
got around
got,
to it yet.
we just need to consolidate tanks down. We left them out there so we'd have the connection points for the
Oh,
Gatling
it's just
guns.
there's a few engines left, and it's whether or not I get rid of those now.
Yeah, they're well. It's gonna take a long time to get rid of them because of the amount of the components they've got. But yeah, the idea is to get rid of them eventually. But for now, at least they're acting as additional armor, really.
If we do our next jump, we could tuck back our signature, hold still for a little while, and then maybe make some internal storage, transfer out of the external tanks, and get rid of them.
Yeah,
Inventory full.
seems likely.
All right, jump drive is charged. Speaking of jumping,
Inventory full.
So maybe we don't need these 5,000 oxygen generators down here now.
I'm in a seat. Yeah, probably
Oxygen
not.
or
I mean,
hydrogen?
Low 2 gens.
we're at 57% H2 on board right now, so
they're technically both
Yeah.
hydrogen and oxygen.
Just gonna cut back on some of them to make room for assemblers.
Sure.
Once
I'm in a seat.
moved.
I'm not.
I'm in a seat.
No, I think I see somebody floating outside the ship.
Yes, it's the person that just said I'm not.
Yeah, well, that's why I wasn't punching the button.
I'd hope it was because I said I wasn't in a seat. Inside or outside shouldn't have much bearing.
yeah, like I said, we need to put like grab bars or something on the outside of this thing.
Mostly the outside is where the repairs and so on are needed, rather than inside. I mean,
Actually, you might be able to weasel your way around the hydrogen tanks to
Alright.
get those thrusters from inside.
doesn't it tell you?
Triggering jump? Well, but that doesn't mean that somebody isn't going to hop out as soon as I press the button, now does it? Jump complete. All right, looks like scope is clear for right now. All right, where did you want to put those those hydrogen? You got a spot picked out for them yet?
What?
Well, I thought we were going to transfer hydrogen from the outside to more centralized.
Inventory.
I think at the moment we were just getting rid of the thrusters that are attached to it on the outside still.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
I definitely got something weird going on here.
Mm-hmm.
I have walked through a door 3 times and been killed 3 times in a row.
Well, don't walk through that door.
I'm not.
Yeah, quit leaving your stuff all over the place. There. I
It's,
mean,
it's the one right by the bridge. It's kind of hard for me to not walk by it.
Yeah, I see what you mean. That particular door.
Inventory
Yeah,
full.
the very crunchy door.
I don't know what to tell you, but
Inventory full.
Especially because my body has now decided to leave the ship and is speeding off rapidly away from it.
Inventory full.
well, considering that the ship is not moving, that's quite a trick.
Mm-hmm. I'll be back. It's already 2 kilometers away.
I'm more interested in reacquiring my stuff.
Well, so am I, because that's my stuff. All my good tools and bottles. Especially my lucky O2 bottle.
Well, it wasn't the door.
What was it?
I don't know, but the door is gone, and I still got killed the second I walked through.
You
that
got drones
opening.
popping in.
Mm-hmm.
They're 7 kilometers away from where I'm at presently.
Okay. Lovely. Anybody jump? Nope.
I'm
if you
not
want
on
to
board.
charge, somebody kick it. Somebody else is in charge.
I am not on board. I'm kilometers away.
I'm down in engineering. Let me find a seat.
Oh, I thought they were. I thought they were closer. My bad.
Yeah, I'm holding for now.
Okay.
Don't have long, Farrell.
Trying. Just not that every time I get close, it decides to move somewhere else outside of my reach.
Which direction from the ship was it?
No idea at this point, because I don't even know where you guys are now.
Now we're taking fire.
On my way.
Okay, that means
Any
you're
particular
somewhere.
reason the turrets aren't firing back?
Because they're neutral to us.
Not to me, they're not.
Well,
What's shooting at you currently?
IMDC Eagles.
Okay, that tells me where you guys are then. On my way back.
Okay, those are dead now. Ooh, that looks like some useful scrap.
Didn't think to bring a gun with me. Should have brought one. 4 kilometers.
Well, they've stopped, so... Oh,
Mhm.
wait, one's moving.
Okay, I've got visual on you guys.
Oh, that's a neat looking fighter. Oh, it's getting closer.
Mm-hmm.
Hot. The door. This side here.
Oh,
I'm in
it's
and
got
down.
Shields.
yeah, it does. It's got shields.
Go,
Why
go,
does
go.
everybody have shields except for us?
Means technically we could get ourselves some shields from them, but again, if you guys for some reason have them down as neutral, it means the guns don't shoot back. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm shooting back at them, so I'm losing rep.
Yeah, I was losing reputation too. They're not hostile yet, but
We're getting close to that fueling station now, too.
You're free to jump if everyone else is seated, because I'm back.
yeah,
Back and seated.
I'm not quite charged yet, but getting close. All right, and jumping.
Yeah, I
Just
got
in
the
time.
Got the good tools back at least. How did they nail us back there?
All right, jump complete.
Looks clear so far.
And now it's fine. Okay. Wormhole in space?
Hmm? What you talking about?
The doorway of death that I just died like 4 times going through?
Yeah, that got me as well.
Yeah, it's fine now.
We don't have any ice aboard.
I've got a little
By
bit
the
of
way.
spare. However, I would recommend that before I break out the ice on my ship,
Nope.
that we
move somewhere else in the ship.
remove hydrogen storage. Any that we're going to get rid of, so that way if we burn it to make oxygen, we're not just feeding in a container we're going to get rid of.
Yep, sounds good. Where do we want to move the hydrogen storage?
Anywhere where it won't turn into a big flaming pile of you know what.
Yeah, okay. Come on.
I mean,
Come up with somewhere more specific than that. Engineering, outside CIC.
Someone just met another door.
Yep. Wait, that's not. Was that mine?
It might be. No, it could have been the one from before we jumped, because then it would have disappeared.
I don't know. I had thruster components and paint gun.
I have not been carrying either of those yet tonight.
Might have been me.
No, that sounds like me.
Something
Wait,
in this.
are we all
area.
suddenly dying from doors and stuff? 'Cause that's
Yep. I keep,
Aside from the normal standard airlock door, yep.
lovely.
Telling you, every week the studio wants to mess with something on this ship. Now they got the doors killing us.
the funny thing is, the ship's not even moving, so I don't understand what's going on. Is it just that door?
Don't know. Can't tell you. Okay, well, how about across from MedOps? I throw a couple of hydrogen cylinders, and then we can take those ones outside off after we've stockpiled. Any objections?
You could do. I don't think we're in a massive rush to do those. Busy trying to take the hydrogen bits down and get back to repairs on the back of the ship again.
I thought that's what the plan was.
I don't know. That's not anything I've mentioned. I was talking about removing the hydrogen thrusters.
Oh, well then, by all means.
Oh, I know. I've been doing that. They're massive and have huge amounts of parts in it, and I'm just going backwards and forwards over and over again.
Okay, but rust freighter within 4 clicks.
Now what the fuck is going on? I just ground down that block. How can I not have steel plate?
Inventory full.
This overbite in the back cracks me up every time I see it.
What? Oh,
The overbite, how the top hangar doors kind of hang over the back, or the bottom rather.
The easy way of not needing a door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
jump drives look like they are recharged. Alright, I was in the middle of doing some work.
Alright, I'm in.
Inventory full.
Someone still left one of them open. Lazy.
Yeah, because it's easier for me to get in and out like that.
Lazy.
Oh, our rear thrusters got shut up a little bit too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been working on it.
Okay.
I've been taking some of the parts I've been pulling off the side thrusters and using them to patch up the holes. Just have to go out with some thruster components to fix the ones that are there.
Okay. All right.
But
Let me know
you know
when
how it
everybody's
is.
in a seat.
Hang on.
Still got one missing.
That would be spacebar.
Yeah. All right, I'm in a seat.
We're good.
Let's see. Ooh. But 400 kilometers a jump will take us a while.
Yep. That it will.
Inventory full.
For some reason, I can't actually fix this armor.
Where's broken now?
Stuff we need thruster components for. In the back, at least. patching up some little dings and whatnot to the armor as well. Yes, the thruster components. All right.
Right. I'm going to remove the rear turret, I think.
Yeah.
On the basis that I think we will be better served by, at least for the time being, something that could be used to launch decoys off the back of the ship.
Wait, which one are you removing? Because one of those is actually a lot more useful than the other.
I just need a space on the back so that when we're flying forwards it comes off. Can be on the top, on the back, can be, you know.
I actually find this lower one to be the most useful, just because of where it's positioned. At least me personally.
Should be workable.
What if you put it right here?
I need conveyor access.
Oh, we could probably put conveyor access though. What's behind here?
Conveyor access and ideally a flat surface. Behind there is a room. Apparently. I know where that room is. It's the little room above the CIC that's got the jump drive in it.
Oh, yeah. Probably not a good idea to open that up then.
Something dropped. Do I need to be concerned about that?
No. Entirely sensible plan.
That's one word for it.
That's not gonna work. Damn it, I've not left myself enough room. I needed one more block distance. Unless... does it have to be large ship decoys? Doesn't have to be, really.
Well, I mean, anything small grid that we're throwing at them tends to pretty much vaporize.
Yeah, but I mean...
Remember, a lot of our problem is things that are not shooting at us with turrets, they're shooting at us with manual fire weapons.
Mm-hmm.
So just getting them to turn off of following, to bring the nose round on those, is helpful in itself.
Yep. Not a bad point.
Oh.
Problems?
No.
Almost charged.
That's kind of wrong way around. Almost charged. Okay.
Well, I mean, 96.79% charged. How about that?
Energy low.
At our current jump capacity, we'll only be there in 213 more jumps.
Nope.
Okay, charged.
I'm trying to decide how many more thruster components I want to make to try to bring back old thrusters at this point. Whether it's
I
worth the
wonder if we
sacrifice or
have.
not.
Do we have enough gold to make that other jump drive?
We've got 22k
Functional.
gold in the refinery in the process of
Pumping?
being refined. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out is whether we'd be better off with an extra jump drive or the extra getting the thrusters back online.
Well, an extra jump drive would get us there a lot quicker.
What do we need for that?
How
At
are we
some
actually
point-
looking power-wise? Because every bit like a jump drive we add is more power drain as well.
Let me look and see how much draw we're having right now. So right now, not moving, just sitting. We're at 5% usage. Each
Okay.
jump drive takes 32 megawatts max required input. And I think with all that, we have 3 large reactors, all of which put out 300 megawatts apiece. We're working with 900 megawatts just from reactor power.
No, I got that. It was about how much fuel we had, not like how much we can actually output.
We're not doing too badly for uranium right now. We got a good chunk of it. And we've still got another 25,000 K of ore that's unrefined plus.
Right, I've queued up 1,000 superconductors. That'll get us our next jump drive. At least if we've got the parts available if we need to fix the ones we've got. That way they're bookmarked so I don't use them for thruster repairs.
Good. Fair enough.
Wonder, do we have enough to... I guess we don't. Because we got 2 other refineries that don't have any yield modules on them yet. But those take 20 superconductors each, so
Oh, that's a small drop in the bucket right now.
I'll go ahead and start. Because I think in the long run that'll actually be more helpful.
There, I've queued up another 20.
Well, it's 20 per yield module, and there's 8. There'll be 8 yield modules.
There, queued up the extra. At this point, we're just waiting for gold to refine right now.
Could probably, at least on the flats of the nacelles, run some solar as well.
Yeah, didn't hurt.
Like 90% of the time, we're going to have the sun on one of the 2 sort of flats of the ship.
Alright, queued up some extra solar panels. Or solar cells at least. doors have it out for us tonight, it seems.
Yeah?
Yep.
I always like their music. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, into this world you're born, it's more like into this void you're thrown right now.
Yep. Like a dog without a bone.
Okay, I just need 7 more. I'm waiting on 7 more superconductors to finish.
Easy for you to say.
Mm-hmm.
What's that for?
Yeah, yield modules.
Ah, right, yeah. Looks like we're going to need to get moving.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, wow.
Great, through the door of doom here.
Critical.
The old doors seem to work just fine. It's the new fancy
No,
doors.
It was the old door that got me. Or-
Yeah.
Well, we're only 73% charged. You guys on the board? On board?
Yep, I'm on my way up to the bridge.
I'm just
Kicking.
opening a buck tooth in the front so I can
Here they come.
Oh,
In which case, why are you driving towards them?
Is
You have
any
thrusters in
motion's
both
better than
directions.
sitting still? I didn't see what direction they were coming from. Sorry. So I can get the rear aspect towards them.
Ellen, we got
91% charged.
Roger that.
40 seconds.
All right, 98%. And jumping. And clear. Everybody okay?
Yep. So far. Why was there a small grid container in the CIC with over 7,000 uranium in it?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Well, someone's got to know.
I mean, unless
Well, yeah,
the
that'd be just-
uranium fairy came and visited us.
You could just start blaming everything on the ghost Keen. Hey, we don't know if there could be anyone hidden away on the ship. They're getting stuff and messing around with it somehow, right? Who's to say they don't have this tiny little room? Damp from sensors or something, hidden door in the wall somewhere that we haven't found yet?
Okay, now who's sounding paranoid?
Well, I did spend 2 weeks as a professional
Health
skeptic,
critical.
so
2 whole weeks? Why'd they fire you?
yeah, they didn't fire me. I just had no faith in the job.
You ever thought about becoming a comic?
Funny enough, I did try that stand up for another 2 weeks.
And then you got tired and sat down?
No, nobody ever got the joke.
With jokes like that, I don't blame them.
I don't know. I reckon you'd go see him once. You know, before you realise.
Yeah.
Funny enough, that's about how long I was on stage.
Contacts.
Jeez Louise. Taking them less and less time to triangulate us each time. Alright,
Apparently
everybody
so.
in the ship?
Critics. I'm in.
I'm in a seat.
That's not ready to jump.
I'm in a medical bed.
What happened? You want us to tell your mom? I think it's in flowers.
Yeah, there's a downside to having all those turrets right next to each other in the back.
Yeah?
Yeah, friendly fire.
Are they shooting themselves?
No, I was in control of one and apparently got a little too close to it.
Oh, so your friendly fire is what you're saying.
Yes. Even though I wasn't, there must be something wrong with the aiming mechanism, because I was very much not actually hitting that thing, but... He's alright, I fix.
Alright.
I mean, what do you expect?
We are 45 seconds away from being able to jump again. I change our vector a little bit, see if that maybe throws them off.
What's our vector, Victor?
My name isn't Victor. Are you talking to me?
What?
I don't know. I thought you asked me a question about Vector. But you're talking to a guy named Victor. Are you feeling okay?
I feel fine.
Okay. We are charged. So, stand by for jump.
Do it.
Somebody's not in a seat.
Oh. I am now.
I don't believe you.
I am literally sitting in a seat.
Okay, I've still got 3 out of 4. Wasted? You in a seat?
Yep. I'm sitting
I'll
next to
try.
you.
Hang on. Something that might be up with my suit then. Try getting back in the seat.
I did it.
Even though I'm actually not. Oh, there. Now I'm in
Thing?
the seat. Yeah, suit's glitching out. Yeah, sometimes the elbow locks just stacked up and they don't want to engage.
Yeah. I also
And
can't
you just
trigger the
kinda
jump
flicking
either.
Hmm?
Oh, nope. I did it. A little bit of lag in the system or something.
Something.
Hmm.
Oh, that was weird.
There isn't any sort of rumors like unexplained deaths among the crew of the show on the Vanguard by any chance?
I mean,
Like
there's
the show's crew?
there's
Rolling
that
crew and
guy
everything?
that was like came back on the show 5 different times. They just changed his prosthetic makeup. You mean like that?
No, I mean like, people having accidents, whatnot, on the film crew.
Well, I mean, I don't know. They kept it pretty quiet.
I'm kind of wondering, could we be haunted?
Like what?
I don't know.
Like a ghost story?
I mean, if I
Yeah, Space Ghosts, that's the one.
I mean, I
Space
was
Ghost coast to coast.
potentially going to at one point try my hand at being a professional psychic, but I got scared off.
I guess you didn't see that one coming then.
Nope. The other reason I didn't want to become one.
Got any more of these just fantastic jokes you want to set up arbitrarily at any point soon, Farrell? Or is we sorted for the time being?
I think we're sorted.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good.
Practicing
I mean,
his new retinue.
I mean, you can get them all out, get them out of your system now.
The back of the ship cut off from the cargo network.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to temporarily. I had to reroute something. Hang on a second. Right now.
Much better. Suit was telling me you cannot pull these materials. I'm like,
You were like,
I can. They're
why are you
right
lying
here.
to me? Turns out the suit wasn't lying. The suit was right.
Okay, we now have 4 more assemblers, but they're not piped up yet. Of course they're not. Okay, 4 new assemblers are connected and piped up. Might just put speed modules on them since those are kind of cheap.
All right, where are our oxygen cylinders throughout the...
Oxygen, we probably got 1 or 2 at most.
Okay, because I'm gonna...
Yeah, there's the 2 in the airlock after the bridge I know of.
I had a raider pop in. If I was a suspicious person, I would say that those freighters are the eyes and the ears of the pirates.
Certainly could be, considering they usually show up before the rest of them do.
All right, we are ready to jump whenever you guys are batting down.
All right, I'm in a seat.
Getting there. Coming.
Jumping.
You drive
Complete.
forwards for me for a bit.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
Thank you.
You want
You can.
You want me to keep a little headway on, or?
No, I just want you to strafe over to one side so that we don't get hit by the thing that I just released off the back of the ship.
Oh, roger that. They win.
That's probably enough. It's just need to adjust by the width of the ship. Now the only question is whether or not I need to power those decoys with a small battery. I don't think I do, but...
I don't think they need power now.
Simple setup for now. Could get more complex in future by spinning it, basically.
Hmm.
Isn't that something that I think we're talking about doing on the show at some point?
Hmm?
Spinning weapons?
I know. Right done.
Alright, you've got solars on the bottoms of both nacelles now.
They did a lot of techno babble on that show too.
Just a reminder, by the way, the
No.
welder is on. Don't go near it. I forgot.
Yeah, I figured.
No, but a timely warning. Good. Thank you.
Hang on.
Mhm.
Someone said we built another jump drive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
Oh, I've got 2 currently. Yep.
Oh, I know. I thought the third got built.
I queued up superconductors.
You queued up the stuff for it. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
I was just like, hang on a second. There's a half-built one already here. Where did we put the extra one?
So that said, how do I get to the half-built one?
It's under the bridge. You know, the door's halfway down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
With the overlook over the main area.
Mm-hmm. Believe it or not, I actually do know where that location is in the ship now.
And if you needed further aid, it's actually where I'm currently standing as well. As I just come in here to try and figure out what to do with this room. I'm watching Varro run around.
Yeah, I had
Where I
to
need to set up a timer in my suit for how long it takes.
I had to
for
go
those
pick
jump
up the
drives.
superconductors.
I know. I'm just making me laugh because I was standing just behind you. And then I watched you run around, and then I walked down the stairs and watched you walking down.
Okay, 1 minute left.
I don't think we've got the gravity components for it.
Yeah, it won't be too hard though.
Assuming with the gold, that's another gold one. It's not many, but it's if we've got the gold for it. Yeah, we're looking alright. At least I think we are.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, if we had to, we could always go down and rip out the hover engines off of the vehicles down there.
Ow.
Well, I've got grav components if we need them.
Yeah,
I have no
know.
idea why you've got hover on that in the first place.
It came up useful now, didn't it?
Did it?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In what way?
Yeah. We just went down to the surface and I used hovers because,
You could have just landed.
I mean, I
Where's
did
the
land,
fun
but I
in
landed.
that?
You got engines.
And now it's got hovers. So that if we run out of, hydrogen, it's not totally useless.
We have an assembler set up for disassembly. We're going to need some more cobalt. So have to take apart some grids.
I don't think
there's
so, but it's easily enough switched.
Okay.
yeah, there's 4 extra ones down there, so it's not like we're hurting for assemblers.
Oh yeah.
That was me,
that?
by the way. That was me. That was me. Okay. I don't think taking the ones off of Zardoz are going to get us that much gravity.
Yeah, we don't need that many more at this point anyways. Actually, I take it back. We need a modest amount. Like 4.
4 gravity.
Mm-hmm. I mean, hell, I'll take them off of mine if I have to.
No, take them off Zardoz. I'll replace them when we get stuff. Are we completely out of whatever we need for that?
Well, we're down to stripping down grids to do that. And we've got plenty of them, but it does take time.
Oh, so it's just a time thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds lazy to me.
If I can get to that. One.
We've got 2 different sets of catwalks here. Crap. It drive me insane. The railings are at a different height.
Inventory full.
Okay. You guys ready to jump?
1 sec. Actually, I can get in the seat quickly enough. So, whenever you guys are ready.
We're ready when you guys are.
I'm in.
I'm in a seat.
Jumping. All right, set my 7-minute timer.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
All right. Third jump drive is operational and charging.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's probably about where I want to stop on using any of the gold supply. Looks like we're down to 1.3k left to refine,
Okay.
and we're sitting on like maybe 50 total right now.
Okay.
So
You
I will
did,
forego.
you did check to make sure we got all of it out of
Yeah, well, I got
the miner, right?
Everything's
I got
attached.
everything. Yeah, I got out of everything of mine because I had a little bit of mine, and I'm not attached to anything. So.
Zardoz is locked but not attached.
I'm not seeing anything in Dave's miner. Come back.
What are you looking for?
Gold.
Making sure we didn't have any more gold.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yep, I'm not seeing any ore in Zardoz.
Okay, looks like that's it.
Still, that's got us that third jump. Well, technically, it got us 2 jump drives out of that.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
I'm gonna go out there and take the thruster components out of that half-built thruster. Then keep them safer inside. Better off saving those for rebuilding the smalls if they have to.
Yep.
Is there an assembler on disassembling?
One of the ones just named assembler is.
Okay.
Yeah, I've made some oxygen, hydrogen storage up top. So if you need to start clearing out some of those hydrogen generators, we've got 2 centrally located now. Spacebar, weren't you talking about that somehow? You said something about getting rid of hydrogen generators.
Oh, I already do that.
Okay.
It was just like 2 or 3 of them.
Well, we've certainly got probably more than we honestly need now that we don't have hydrogen engines.
Yeah.
I don't think it particularly hurts being able to top our hydrogen supply up quickly. Not like we're short on space.
Nope. So I've put in 4 new hydrogen tanks, and they are full and on stockpile, and the other hydrogen tanks are sitting at about 7%. So I could probably maybe find a spot for 1 more, and then you could clear out those ones on the underneath that are on the exterior, if that helps any.
I'm gonna reboot my suit and UI real quick.
Energy low.
Are all the refineries yield boosted now?
I
Or
do
what?
not know.
Are all the refineries yield boosted now?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure because I saw platinum in a one that wasn't labeled yielded and was worried.
No, I think we got that side of things all sorted. It's just a long wait.
Yep.
Speaking of which, alright, lost Dragon. We should be ready to jump again.
Okay, finding a seat.
I'm in.
Okay. Let me know when.
I'm in.
Something. Alright, you are free to move about the cabin.
What point is the in-flight meal?
It is your flight attendants will be around shortly with your in-flight meal. It is delicious and nutritious soylent.
I'd like to complain about the working conditions, particularly the food.
You are welcome to complain all you want. Not gonna change anything, but it makes you feel better.
I gotta be honest, some of these rooms, Mr. Farrell, you have not made easy to duplicate.
Isn't that usually the hallmark of a good desire to make it unique?
Or annoying.
Hmm.
I mean, one could have said the Vanguard, in its original unmodified form as we stole it, was unique.
We've just made it more unique.
I'm not sure I would credit the designer with a huge amount, however.
No. It frankly, it looked like it was designed by 3 different people that were working in a hurry with no real engineering knowledge whatsoever.
3 people to design an entire ship. That's pretty impressive, actually.
That is one less person than we have.
Yep. Just FYI, even right now while we're charging, we're all 3 drives are only at 7% usage, so.
Don't you lie to me, Sue. Don't you tell me you've successfully taken all components out when you haven't. Don't hear none of that blasphemy here. Dude, be trying to lie to me.
If I turn these empty tanks off, it's not going to keep us from being able to pass their stuff through, right?
Yes, it will.
It will.
Yep, can't pass stuff through things that turned off.
Okay. Are they being used right now, those 4 tanks on the exterior to...
Yeah, they have
Oh,
4
of our
turrets
conveyor
attached to
system?
them.
Yep.
Oh, okay. All right.
And leave them for now.
Well, they are officially redundant.
What you mean is they're officially extra armor.
Yeah, or that. Or if we need to rip them off and put something else in the place that isn't so big, sure. But if we need hydrogen, FYI, right now all those are set on stockpile. So for all the central ones are.
Now you've moved it, you can turn it back off again. Right now, once it's moved, it won't go back naturally, unless you move it back.
No, I wasn't planning on it.
And that way, if say the miner docks up, it actually can get hydrogen.
Yeah, no, I've already changed them off.
Because that's almost, yeah, thinking about it, that's almost certainly drained all of the hydrogen out of the miner as well. Because that's attached too.
Alright, well I can refill that.
Yeah, if you want to stockpile that up so it's not
Yeah,
empty
I'll
when we first
stockpile
take it
those
out.
tanks. They weren't labeled as to what they were, so...
No, but they'll be the only hydrogen tanks on a weird vehicle that's actually on the network, because yours isn't connected. You know, only one's off-grid, if you know what I mean.
Yep. Alright, miner is refilled. About 30 seconds away from charge.
Cool.
I was thinking, since we're like, you know, influencers now, we should have like a theme song for our fan-made trailers, right?
I swear he gets paid every time he says influencer.
Something like that, yeah.
And just those, you know, so I mean, you know, right now, space shanties are really big, right? So we could write a space shanty about the Vanguard.
You found a banjo, didn't you?
What? No.
There are far worse things he could have found.
I mean, let me start working on that. We are charged. Let me know when you guys are ready to go.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Let's see.
Same.
Vanguard computer would like to let me know that the weather is clear.
There once was a ship they called Vanguard. It was sleeping in a star dockyard. We crept on in and let her drive. See those crazy fans go. Yo! Soon may the Vanguard come, stocked with whiskey and beer and rum. One day when our running is done, we'll have our payday won. You know, something like that.
You've been holding that in for a while, haven't you?
What? No, it's you know, come on. It's
His
brainstorming.
desire for alcohol is now expressing itself in song. I cannot tell you how dire of a situation this is at this point, though.
I can't help but notice that he mentioned alcohol again during the song as well. Something about Vanguard loaded with rum.
Yep.
Are you telling me that you wouldn't enjoy Scotch whiskey and rum and a little beer?
But I'm still also incoming.
What? Okay.
I'm on the bridge. I can move us if needed.
Okay, now I'm in.
In the,
I'm not seeing any incoming.
they're friendlies on my end, but they're vultures.
Oh, IMDC.
They're
is okay.
IMDCs, they will not like us.
You have your little surprise aft ready for it?
It's all, I've already launched one.
Sweet.
Once I finish tidying up inside a bit, I might work on that overall, set up a station that's basically Vanguard defensive station.
You know, back in the old days when they had wet water navies and whatnot, they used to fire off explosives off the back of the ship, like submarines and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like depth charges?
Yeah.
Well, there's an idea. Not the worst thing I've heard.
Looks like we're clear of them.
Yep, I think so.
Alright, we've still got 5 minutes until we're charged. Those vultures are far behind us, though. They're definitely persistent.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet there's some sort of bounty out now.
No. I mean, technically speaking, if there's a bounty on our heads and we can reproduce ourselves with Soylent, we could turn ourselves in for our own bounty?
I don't think it works like that, no.
Yeah, I don't think it works that way.
Because I
Well-
don't think that they want us dead so much as they put us in a place.
Oh.
That way, you know,
Yeah.
no amount of
No,
Soylent really
that's okay.
helps. If anything, it just makes it worse because instead of, you know, dying of old age or whatever, they keep you for ages. Why is there a random bed in the middle of this place?
You have to ask.
I'm gonna sleep in it. Make it my mission to sleep in all the random beds on Vanguard.
Pretty much anytime you say, why is there a random, then the next answer is spacebar, right?
But that wasn't
Not
me.
always.
Oh, really?
I'm the one who put a random room back there originally.
You still lighting?
Well, actually, I'm trying to get the lights in a better situation at this point.
Kinda.
Half of these are on, off, set to varying intensities and colors. Try to get them all coordinated. And maybe even a little, something fancier if I can pull it off.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I mean, this was built to be a set to a certain extent, so we should be able to dress it for certain situations, right?
Oh, I see. Right. Yeah. Be right back a sec, guys.
Hostile contact.
Is he,
Scene cursors. Looks like they're not gonna be able to catch up with us.
okay, I'm out of seat.
Yeah, they're still off at six clicks. So this guy, you know, who I don't want to say his name, because frankly, oh, maneuvering.
Vulture popped in straight ahead.
That was fun. The suit said it was getting me synced up to the ship, but then suddenly wall.
Sounds about right.
Whew. Then spit distance.
Well, apparently very close spitting distance if I'm hearing the guns going off there.
Glad we didn't run head on into that guy. Do we have a countermeasure ready to drop?
Yeah, I mean, what for though? This the closest thing's 2.9 kilometers away.
Now it is. All right. Jump threats are charged. Jump.
I'm in a
Jump
seat.
threats.
I saw a space bar in a seat.
Yep. I'm
Clear
in
and jumping. Goodbye, suckers. And scan is clear.
Mr. Farrell.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to the missile project?
Terminated due to problems with getting the drones launched in a reasonable manner while the ship is moving.
Understood.
Still got the launchers there. We've got one probe still on the rack if we want to use it. But yeah, trying to launch it vertically out of a moving grid's not that easy of a task, I'm finding.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Honestly. Now I think about it, at least. You know?
Mm-hmm. No, I think you're going off in the better direction, just being able to drop them straight out the back. Not exactly sure what we can do with that space, though. It's kind of really there for that reason to be a launcher of some sort.
Which space?
Drone bay.
The drone bay?
So you're saying it's
Well,
wasted space?
I mean, I didn't quite encroach on it, but I did fill up one side across from it with tanks and storage vessels, so
That shouldn't be a problem.
you might come take a look before you make. I mean, the doors are still available, so. You think maybe like launching out of the rear or something like that? Rearward.
Yeah, rear makes more sense, honestly. At least as far as being able to drop them off, because then at that point you just make sure that you're thrusting in the straight direction and detach and hit the turn off the damps on, or turn the damps on so it just slows down.
Yep.
As long as they're dropping straight back, it works.
I mean, I can think of two spots that could easily do that right now. Would be honestly where the old hydrogen tanks are. Maybe do some, like 2 little launch blisters for drones,
Yeah, it sounds like that would work.
or possibly some of the strut work to the nacelles on the upper part of the engines.
From what I've been seeing in there, it's really difficult to work in that tight of a space.
I
Plus,
totally
it
agree.
could potentially be in the way of the approach to the side hangar doors.
Yeah, whereas if we did like some drone launchers down, they'd actually be accessible from engineering. Be kind of cool.
Get out of here, stalker.
Spacebar. What's in the gap between the rooms? Or isn't there one?
Nothing. It's just those were there were windows there naturally, so I just based
right.
them off the same footprint.
Fair play. I was just wondering. I just saw it and was like, hang on a second.
Yeah,
Smuggler's
there's
compartment is clearly in that bit there.
Nope, just armor. But now there's 4 crew quarters down here.
Oh yeah.
I thought about making this kind of an employee lounge like area.
I got a mining outpost at 10 clicks. Just popped in. Not getting any closer.
Oh no, it's a pirate one. I was going to say, let's stop off. We do the stretching the legs a little, but
We can stop off.
it's a pirate one.
Yeah.
But why would we stop off at a pirate one?
Take it.
Okay, and how is this going to go any better than previous times?
Because we're more practiced at it.
Are you sure about that?
No. Fixing your craw after running away after too long.
I mean, yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Yeah,
I
no else takes a
aim to
McCraw
misbehave.
repairing the ship over and over again.
He's got a point there.
Yeah. All got points. Just saying, eventually, man's got to stop running for his life and start living for something. Conference tables? But what kind of organization are we running here?
A
A
comfortable
highly
one.
respectable business operation.
Oh boy.
Hey, if we, the last time we had company over that we were trying to negotiate with, we were bargaining down on the hangar deck. What kind of, what kind of does that really make us look like,
Plus,
Some sort of fly-by-night operation.
how am I supposed to invite Spacebar to my office if I don't have an office?
Aw.
I'm just saying, we got plenty of screens. I guess we could, exhume it.
You sound like you're digging up a grave.
Yeah, well, it's one of those old things I used to do. All right, we are charged. They used to do exhume meetings. Dig up old grievances and stuff and hash them out over video.
Right.
We got a pirate mayday too. Definitely time to jump.
Well, the maydays aren't that big of a deal.
Yeah, but it means they're getting closer.
All right, I'm in a seat.
Certainly,
So
you'd
am I.
imagine them to have changed tactics by this point, unless it's working on some schmuck and it just happens to not be us.
Yeah, there's a sucker born every minute.
That's a good point. I mean, if you're gonna issue a mayday, surely you would not have spirit as your prefix, right? I mean, help, I'm a
Depends.
pirate doesn't really work that well, does it?
Maybe they're looking for a good Samaritan who's looking for someone to lure into a trap with the hopes of being able to reform the pirates by coming to their rescue and they'll be so grateful they'll give up their evil, thieving ways.
Really? We think that's likely? Does anybody fall for that?
Nice one.
Yeah, probably
Welcome,
not,
sir.
but
Did you just make a new floor?
No. That was already there. There's just, there used to be something here preventing you from walking through. Because I wanted a screen in here. There we go.
Suddenly realizing that bits of the ship are connected together in ways that you didn't quite know.
Mm-hmm.
Company.
Roger that. Connect. Oop. I'm actually not near.
There's a little distance.
Okay. I'm having trouble getting out of the control seat I'm in.
I'm in. I got it.
Cool.
I'm in a seat.
I don't have jump controls currently, but I'm at least accelerating us away.
Roger that. I'm heading up to the combat command. Okay, I'm in control.
All right, I just popped out. You should have control of the ship.
Roger that. Okay, looks like we're gonna outrun this batch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what'd you think flying her there, Farrell?
Yeah, I flew on her before.
Yeah?
Didn't do too bad right now.
Like a pregnant guppy, right?
No, she actually does pretty good.
For a pregnant guppy.
You know, I hit the gas, she went forward, I was able to start turning her away. A little slow to roll, but...
Thrust is good. Very slow to roll. I mean, not as slow as a bulk miner full of ore, but nothing else is.
There we go.
All right, 2 minutes till we're charged. like your little drone manufacturer there. Slick.
The welders? You're talking minor wastes, actually.
I'm talking about the drone deployer. What do you think? You want to move those drone launchers downstairs?
To where the tanks are?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, couldn't hurt. Getting the last of this tied up here. Not exactly the TV show, but I'll take it.
All right, we are charged.
Okay. I'm looking for a seat.
I'm in a seat.
Okay, I'm seated.
Jumping.
So what are you doing with the drone launchers?
I think moving them down to where the external hydrogen tanks are. Kind of set them up like two big aft launchers either side. Or not like big, but single drone each maybe.
I'm
That
still
would let me,
thinking that they're pretty useless until we have shields. They'll get blown out of the sky before they get near anything.
Doesn't mean we can't put the launchers in though.
Possibly not. I'd just, in this case, make sure you build them from the angle of being reusable. Because if we're putting shields on them, they're going to be expensive.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if we're not putting shields on them, they're going to be kind of useless, I think.
Yep. Okay, we are at rest. You are free to move about spaceship.
Okay, I wasn't expecting to be here, but that's okay.
Aye.
I know there's a stair that leads to that certain part, but nope. Wasn't that one. If they ever want to refilm, like, yet another remake of the Poseidon Adventure, I've got the perfect ship for them.
Yeah.
Yep. And I grant they've refilmed that thing, what, 12 times now, but...
Yeah. Yeah. Nope. Definitely. Yeah. I mean, there's definitely room in here. You take out all these tanks and all this stuff, and
Well, either that, or if we're going to need more power, that wouldn't be a bad spot to wire in some auxiliary reactors.
no, you're right.
Or maybe some extra batteries if we wanted to
Though
beef that up.
we are hardly using the power that we've got right now. Now, we start getting we get the professor's shield system in. That may change.
I mean, the big problem is this is basically, once we take out the tank, we're open to the outside there, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
There's not exactly a lot there to begin with.
But
We've got the cargo network running nearby, which is pretty handy for having construction, like welding rigs and everything set up.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta be conscious that what you're looking at there is how the top and the bottom of the ship connect together. and the sides. That is the connection between the top and the bottom of the ship. The top half, bottom half. It runs up there and then goes around the outside of the upper hangar, and it's the only place, I think, that the conveyor network is connected at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just me, or does it feel like those reactors need to be spinning?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I'm just saying, it'd look neat if they were spinning.
No, I'm kind of with him. It would.
Maybe first thing is take a look at the cargo network and see about isolating it so we aren't running through those tanks, since we're talking about removing
Oh, I don't
them anyways.
think. I'm not sure if we're necessarily running through the tanks. We're running through this bit alongside it. But yeah, I think this backbone here is how the top and the bottom of the ship connect together. Because if I remember rightly, that's why the back of the ship is slightly odd with the overlapping doors, is because we had to add a conveyor network there, which changed the height of that main deck.
Well, this is the hangar floor right here. This is actually where
Oh, I know. I
is attached.
I did the work at the back on this, like connecting the two parts together, because when we first got it, they weren't. So yeah, no, I know what's here. I just not sure if we can break that.
I mean, it really would behoove us to find a better way to get the network linked up instead of right at the back there, because that's kind of a vulnerable spot.
Yeah, it totally is.
And we've been taking nothing but hits in that back end of the ship. In fact, I think the only reason that conveyor probably runs there is because the hydrogen engines are right behind that. At least the two remaining aft ones that we've got.
The thruster, you mean the ion thrusters?
No, the afterburners.
No, the conveyor runs there because that's where the power is. Or you know, that one of those reactors is what it started with.
Yeah, but we've also got hydrogen that's taking feed off of this too.
I think the only reason we haven't figured it out that so far is because we didn't need to.
You say that.
I mean, we
You're saying that to the person that did have to figure it out and found one of the very few places where it was possible to do it. You know, someone did have to do all of that.
Okay.
Contact.
What?
First fire bombers.
Yep. All right. Okay. Heading on up.
Have a look, but I think you'll find it's not quite so straightforward as you think.
I haven't looked at it, so I can't honestly tell you.
Hang on. Let me set the mood lighting appropriately here. Red alert.
Red alert, but don't we have to change light bulbs out for that? It sounds like a lot of work.
No, I've got a script that does that for me now.
Huh.
The bridge now has combat lighting.
What else can it do? This script. If it can change light bulbs, surely it's got many opportunities for goodness.
As in changing lights? I mean, I suppose?
Can I hook it up to a jukebox? Just asking. For a friend.
When you go red alert, does it turn all the other lights on the ship off?
No. Nope. I only adjusted it so it's adjusting the bridge lighting.
Is it always this dark in this room?
Yeah, hang on. Let me pop it back over to the normal lighting. see, that would be
We definitely need more lights, but kind of wreak havoc with the sensors.
It's dark up in this room when it's entirely lit red anyways. When you
No,
get the
it wasn't
normal
that
lighting
room.
on, it's not
It
too
was the room behind.
bad. Oh, the one all the way up at the very top? I haven't gotten any lighting done up there.
No, not that one. The one with the survival kit and so on. But I went in there with
yeah.
my like lights turned off for the first time in a while, and I wasn't sure if that was the deal or what.
Nope, that's always been that dark.
Okay, we are charged.
Roger that. Setting jump alert.
All right.
Done.
Now 1 second. All right,
Jump alert.
jump alert.
Yeah, jump alert lighting.
I gotta come see this. You guys are messing with all the lighting. I'm stuck in the box back there. I don't want to be stuck in the box. I want to be looking at the cool lighting.
You're the one who likes to live in the box.
I do not like living in the box. It was the closest location. All right, what? I want to see the box. Okay. Guys ready for jump?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Now, next trick. See if we can figure out how to program those food things, dispensers, to make the soylent taste like something other than tapioca.
But I like tapioca.
Mm,
I'm not surprised.
I prefer vanilla.
Chocolate? Steak. You have it taste like steak.
All right, Tex, you want to see what it looks like here?
Phew.
Take it to red alert.
Oh, nice.
And then anytime you want to say that we're jumping, we've got jump alert lighting.
Oh, how do I change that?
It's just a thing in the programming block back here. There's a new
Ah.
programming block on the back end of the bridge that runs all of it. You just have to edit the custom data on it.
Awesome.
Someone's trying to dry fire up there, it sounds. And then succeeding in getting around.
What earth?
Is it time for you guys to take a nap?
Yeah, I think they're getting cranky.
Hmm. It's understandable. It's late. It's past their bedtimes.
Ow!
One of you is going to lose an eye, and I am not putting it back in. Wait a minute. Is he cranky because... Wait, so are you talking to your mother again?
I'm having a sit down.
Sit down. What?
Oh.
And the what? Oh, look at the cow. Oh man, that's pretty nice, actually. How's the damage?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
It's definitely got a good view.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. All we need now is some popcorn and something on the tube. We could put a big TV right outside the window here.
You think that's where we could put the chat monitor?
the only place to drive Vanguard from. Luxury, comfort, all the things you need.
Just remember, folks, Vanguard crew prefer to use Barca Lounge brand loungers on the Vanguard.
Do we?
It's oh so comfy.
X, what did you do to your hands?
What are you talking about?
They're, I don't know, they look like they've been barbecued.
They're spangly gloves. I like them.
They look like your fingers have been very, very badly burned.
Oh,
Like-
my gloves, they jingle, jingle, jingle.
Now, take
As
into
I-
account, I now have a clear recording of Tech saying he likes his soup.
That sounds like bribery material to me.
I'm just saying. Next
Just
time he
saying.
starts complaining,
If they
I
give,
like them. I mean,
if they
was the
give me
word.
a sponsorship, I'm sure I'd love them.
God,
Hashtag ex-influencer.
that's terrifying.
Ex-influencer, are you paying an exposure? Or are you being paid an exposure?
I'm being
And
paid
and-
to expose? No.
yeah, I was about ready to say, are you,
different.
you're being paid to expose yourself? That's a different career entirely.
No. Okay, yeah, no. Definitely not that. Not the latter.
Spacebar, can you do me a favour? Jump out the seat quickly and go and stand like just behind the corner of it. A little bit to your right. Left, sorry. And I just need your face just poking around the side, so you're a bit out from it. You had it perfect when you approached a welded at one point. a bit more to your right. Oh, so close. Tiny tap left. Just got to get that creeper face looking around the corner of the jam zone. There you go, perfect. Now look towards the center of the glass. Oh yes, that is just wrong. There is so many things wrong with that. Oh damn. Nah, you see, that spoils it, because then we actually see there's a human face behind it, and not just the... that, which is now just your face now.
Not just that.
That is
We don't want to see your real face. We
That
want
is
to see
just
the
so
weird face.
creepery, it's disturbing. Oh, damn. Well, as we started very late tonight, guys, and some folks have work tomorrow, we're going to be sort of ending there. I'm actually very conscious that it's been quite a short stream, so I might hang around and do a bit of a sort of Q&A sort of thing to end up the night. But I know Mr. Spacebar has to creep his way off to bed for... No, God. No. No. Now all I've got to do is take that clip and reverse it, and we've got Creeper Spacebar approaching instead. Yeah, we need to set this up. This is where we fire the weapons from. Like when it's defense time. One person flies and 3 people get up here. Get on the turrets and the other.
Best turret control panel ever.
That's right, you too can assault in drones in style with your new Barca Lounger targeting computer.
Your
And share.
your weapons will bark for joy in your Barca Lounger's turret control system.
Yeah, it was an absolute pleasure. Thank you, Spacebar, for joining us, as always. Mm-hmm. And you guys remember, you can go check him out. Video links are in the description. Mostly go check him out in the workshop for such things as the wonderful couch we're currently sitting on. Because if anyone was going to get us a blooming tartan couch, it was going to be Spacebar. Not just a tartan couch, but a tartan couch you can actually fly in. Wait, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh God. What is with that bug at the moment where you get out of seat and you briefly get to see yourself spaghettified?
I don't know.
I got out there and like my arms were stretching off into the distance.
Spaghettification was happening to me pretty badly
Oh,
with all my
man.
deaths last week.
Why is it right when we quit that the drone facility pops in?
No, I got the save. Got the save. My toolbar didn't appear for a good, I don't know, minute after I got out of the seat there.
Yeah, I was getting some.
Like, it
we were
popped up.
definitely
But
jumping, outrunning the lag a little bit.
seriously, are you guys ever going to find that tracking device? Well, you'll have to wait and see. I mean, let's be real. You guys have seen a lot of this ship. Have you seen a tracking device? Is anyone in chat going to be able to say, yeah, I found the tracking device. I saw it in this episode.
I ate it. It was delicious.
The carpet does make it worse. Well, it looks like you're wearing like a Christmas carpet.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't look like clothes. It looks like something that you picked up off the floor and wrapped around yourself.
Mommy, Daddy, do you think Santa's gonna come yet? Yes, son, only if you go to bed, though.
I kind of wish my armband or my wrist computer screen said 2 + 2 = 5. Or
Yeah,
something like
I
that.
wish it said an incorrect one as well. But yeah, one of the things we've done, just to sort of talk, answer a whole swathe of stuff all at once, one of the things we've made a mistake with in the past with series is they've accelerated too quickly. And we've ended up too powerful too fast instead of it sort of developing nicely and being, well, more story driven as to where we get stuff from. So, you know, just picking up random weapons, picking up random equipment, just installing mods and so on, it doesn't really further the story much. When we install the salt reactor to secure your power generation. It depends what you mean by that, because we did talk about a salt reactor at one point that we found that was actually an ore detector.
Yeah, no, that was a reference to that. The trap thing, which killed me.
That was Lucas. Blame Lucas for that. That was his idea.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure nobody in this chat had anything to say about that or encouraging.
I think Lucas did it on his own, actually.
Yeah.
I think that one. Because remember, it was a surprise to all of us what that thing did. None of us were expecting it to have custom reactions to us getting into it. Mm-hmm. It's just your custom reaction was. I mean, to be fair, the thought behind it was nice, if incorrect.
Right.
The salt-free man. Well, sort of. Sort of.
I'll be honest. I thought one of you guys were trolling me with that
No.
this entire time.
Nope. We had absolutely nothing to do with the salt reactor. None of us did.
Oh, that's even better.
That
well
was
played, Lucas.
Lucas
Well
out
played.
on his own out of nowhere.
I think he asked me if I wanted to make the model for it. I don't remember. It's been a while since I made that. And he's like, yeah, here's the script. You do this, and this. I was like, okay.
Another thing I'd encourage from guys in chat as well is, like, if you guys have got ideas of the series, I know, hopefully he's still around in chat, David, I haven't got back to your email yet, but he wrote a massive, that's partly why, is because I need to give it a good response, he wrote a massive email suggestion for sort of a potential storyline for Vanguard. Be well up for seeing more community suggestions for what the crew could get up to, because obviously this is... It's not scripted, but it's not like it's not pre-planned to some extent. Some of it we allow to be natural, some of it is a little bit more forced than that.
The situations are planned and set up. The reactions are
not
completely...
always, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I
Even
mean, not
sometimes
always,
they're
but-
not. I mean, getting shot out of the air when we came down with that shuttle the first time, for example, that was not a planned event in the slightest, but it was awesome.
Or me
having
being
the-
shot out of the ship and you guys having to jump back to rescue me.
Mm-hmm.
Or having the Vanguard jumped as soon as we went down to the surface. That looked planned. It was not.
I love that someone earlier pointed out that it was just like Vanguard. It is clearly the inspiration for WandaVision, because our intros are different every time. It was like, yep. Oh, I was pleased with this week's intro. That was silly. It took too long. I'm sorry about that, but why am I dying? No, I don't want to die. The ship's actually starting to look a bit like a ship. I know I spent most of today.
I'm a little questioning of this one addition that's down here, though.
Which one?
Just after the bridge. Yeah, I don't quite understand why that's there.
What?
Seems a little strange, but
Oh. Someone made use of that then, did they? God damn it. And who's that guy? Oh, I know who that is. That's that Admiral Shed, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it General Gazebo? I can't remember.
one of the
General
ship.
Gazebo, to be honest.
No, the bridge is not pressurized. Come on, guys. I mean, this ship, we're slowly turning it into something vaguely usable, but it was literally designed as a set. It was designed from the mentality of, we're going to make this as a set. It was never finished, and it was designed from the perspective of rooms were going to be repurposed on the fly, and it didn't matter if things were connected, they just need to look connected. And so it was never built with connecting things together in mind.
Have we ever revealed that meta yet? Or was this the first time?
No, I think I've mentioned it before.
Okay. The fact that we're talking with that we stole the ship that was built obviously as a set. That was the ship that we built as a set.
The other thing is it's so big and connected that honestly one little hole in this thing immediately depressurizes everything.
Alright, it's time to see what happens. I do have a save before you guys wonder, but...
Oh. Should be fine.
As with last time I witnessed, the damage from these guys never comes from their weapons. The damage is always from us taking them out on an attack run,
And they ram us.
and then they ram us,
Mm-hmm. As we take out their braking thrusters.
because we take out their braking thrusters.
Yeah,
I don't know if this is something that can be fixed in some way, because it is actually kind of annoying, because it feels like it's almost the Mimi threat. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, so they've got infinite dudes, and their first approach is just to ram us. I know that's not what they're attempting to do, but
that's effectively
effectively what happens. You know, of the three that came in there, two of them rammed us, and it's the ramming damage that did the damage.
And the one that the one that rammed up by the bridge here really didn't do much of anything, honestly, anyways, aside from phase itself through the windows.
Oh, I see. It managed to like actually phase through instead of do anything useful.
Yep. Good job there, Keen.
Yeah, they end up kamikaze.
How in the... What?
You see? There's just to fill in some other ones, of course. We have already got some plans for certain major content creators to be involved. It's about them being involved in the right way at the right time. So do not be surprised if, yes, you see Capac and Split Sea appear at some point, or Captain Shack appear at some point.
Or the return of the Nutty Professor. Or
Or,
any of that,
well,
yeah.
I think we can be
Or
fairly
our-
certain we see the Nutty Professor and our two somewhat bent cops again.
Yeah, our bent cops, that I was about to say, or, you know.
Oh, I understand that, Carlin. Normally you'd take evasive maneuvers. The problem is, so do they, because they're trying to keep on target with you, so they track you. They just don't have any braking thrusters, so they drive straight into you.
I think this is the first time. Hang on, still doing a survey here.
We didn't lose any engines.
Yeah.
They were too busy shooting guns.
We lost a couple turrets, I think. Though.
Yeah, they were too busy
Yeah.
shooting turrets.
Which I'd rather replace turrets than thrusters.
Mm-hmm.
I am not necessarily sure we'll see Captain Jack. A nice one, Joel. Sorry, man, I missed that. Thank you very much. Not that I have a problem with the guy, it's just like, there are creators that I work with, and then there are creators that I really haven't, and he's definitely one of them. Like, which is slightly odd, because I do know the guy. I've met him at a number of different events.
But we're still absolutely, I mean, you guys send in your ideas. We're happy to incorporate and steal and borrow from all that. And don't forget, if you guys have some more, you know, news intros, scripts that you want to try and work on, we're totally up for that too. We're gonna revisit everything. This is our have fun and do fun stuff and be silly series.
Ish. Ish. We will appropriate your suggestions and put them to good use.
I think that's going to be it for me tonight.
All right.
We might as well wrap it up there with what remains of the Vanguard. I will say I got a couple of sort of shots through. When the lighting's right, the view through into the bridge now, just straight on.
Oh, that's one thing I wanted to test. Hang on, let me try flipping colors over.
Yeah, so if you, especially if people, just quickly before we end, jump up front. And like get into a couple of seats, so we've got, so the place looks like it's populated. Yeah, that one's perfect.
I already
space
logged out.
And hang on. Thanks. Look at that. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's the lighting.
We do not look like a peaceful ship in the slightest. This looks like the bridge of a fucking warship.
Oh yeah.
Hashtag life goals.
Turning it blue doesn't make it any better. It's just now it's black alert. Oh dear. But no, that's got a very aggressive feeling to it now. Something about the angles. But anyway, appreciate it, guys. Thank you all for joining me. Please hit that like button and remember to go and check out the fine people that came and streamed with me this evening in the form of Farrell, Spacebar. And don't check out Texfar, because he might find that a bit weird.
Yeah. Never know.
That will be stalky.
Well, you could check out TextPart, but you might have to check on other people's streams.
True
I'm
enough.
about to say, just don't show up behind my couch.
Rig for Silent Run. Yeah, we need a pink alert as well. Dance alert. For when it's disco time. Bit of pleasure, everybody. Thank you all for joining us. Please hit that like button for me. It does make a big difference. And thanks again to Lady Tynerful and Joel and the others, kind folks that donated this evening. Very good of you. And yeah, I'll probably see you over on Twitch for a little. Good night, everybody.
See ya.
Later.
Y'all come back here.